We love talking to Danica Patrick, and this month it's frankly not easy to do, but tonight we sit down with her. She brought her sarcastic wit, which means we have to as well, no matter what anyone is wearing.
Here comes Danica Patrick, only a few hundred yards away from making history.
Yeah, a sure sign of how successful a driver is in this series is when they start talking about whether or not this driver is going to go to NASCAR. You know, we've been through this before with you, but because this is the last year in your contract with AGR, everybody's stirring up the pot again for next year.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that? Sure. What's happening for next year?
I'll tell you all I can.
What do you know?
I mean, at this point, nothing really. I mean, I'm going to definitely evaluate all my options, though, when the time comes. And, you know, that's still a few weeks away to really start exploring that kind of stuff. So the focus is Indy, and, you know, the best thing I can do is win this race and make myself, you know, more valuable and more attractive.
Correct me if I'm wrong on this. Every year, though, it seems like fans get to see more and more of Danica. A little more skin.
What do you mean?
Oh, there's more skin.
No,
every year.
I don't think so.
More. We're seeing more tattoos. We're seeing.
No, I mean, I did the swimsuit issue a couple of years ago. I did it again, and then I was on the cover of Shape in a swimming suit. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You see it at the beach, right?
Not around here. We don't have a beach, unfortunately.
I mean, I'm totally, look at me, I have a jacket on.
Yes. But you're getting into it, though, I think, aren't you?
Well, I think that opportunities present themselves. And, you know, the swimsuit issue is a lot of fun, and it's a huge honor to do. And it's always such a beautiful issue. And then the Shape cover, I mean, that's a girly it's a feminine,
you read that magazine,
positive,
right?
Girly, good magazine. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, I mean, it's about fitness.
Yes.
Shape.
If you could drop
How can I show you how in shape I am with a snowsuit on?
True. If you could drop this whole race car driver facade, though, and be a model full-time.
I am offended by that comment.
If you could give up race car driving to be a model full-time, would you do it?
No. Did you see how tall? You know how tall I am. I'm 5 foot. Do you know how many weeks it takes me to get ready for those photo shoots? It's like a job to me. It's silly. And nothing makes me happy like racing makes me happy. Racing allows me to be able to do those other things. If I don't do well in the race car, if I'm not, you know, if that's not going well, if, you know, that doesn't put me in the news, then that's my platform. So, and that's what I get my most enjoyment out of as well. So, all this other stuff is fun, and it lets me show another side of me, but it's not, you know, it's not like I'm driving so that I can wear a swimming suit. It's a lot of work.
I hear you, but imagine what the opportunities would present itself if you won the Indy 500.
Yeah, that's a better topic. Way to go.
See?
Good job.
I'm putting like a big rosy bow on the interview.
You know, I think about it, and I mean, it's like, you know, I don't want to say it's a dream because it is a dream, but I don't want it to seem unreachable like a dream, you know, like sometimes that seems like out of reach, you know. It's not. I need a good car. I need a good car on Memorial Day weekend, and I need to catch a few breaks, and I can totally win this race. I've been in a position, or had the ability and had the car pretty much every year I've been here. So that's not a far-fetched idea.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Be nice.
Huh?
Be nice.
Wait, being nice.
And we're not done with Danica tonight. We'll show you what happened during our chat in just a bit, and it's all thanks to her teammates. Plus, this year's race telecast is more with Danica Patrick. After 5 years at Indy, we figured it's hard to catch her off guard, but she forgot who our driver analyst is.
How many 500s is this going to be now for you?
This is number 5.
See, that's incredible.
Right.
I mean, really.
Excuse me, sorry, Danny.
What?
We have a phone call.
A phone call?
Yeah, you know, I work.
Is that my phone?
Hang on a second.
Wait a second, is that my phone?
No, not at all. Here. It's just,
Here.
I gotta do this interview.
I'll take the phone call. Here, can you finish it up?
Oh, wow. This is going to be great.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Sorry, Danny, if he gave
Is
you
that
any...
you with the Motorola Q? Nice.
If he gave you any hassle. How do I look, guys?
This is going to be way easier now.
I have 4 questions for you. Sorry about Dave, you know, he thinks he's a journalist, but, you know.
I I just play along.
I know. Well, actually, I don't have any questions about racing, but what's your favorite ice cream?
My favorite ice cream. I know what yours is.
What is it?
It's is it called Duca de Leche?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. My favorite ice cream, I'm not a big ice cream person, but if I had to pick one, it would probably be like cookie dough or something like that, or all mixed in.
You have a pet peeve?
A pet peeve. I hate left lane drivers that aren't going fast. I hate when people want to talk to me about racing or all that stuff when they don't really care, because they talk about it all the time. People that chew with their mouth open. Do I seem picky right now? No? Those are normal, right?
Some. Yeah.
Yeah?
Some,
Am I bothering you right now?
No, I'm actually really nervous because I haven't done an interview in a while.
It's different on that side, isn't it?
It is, and I had to write my own questions. Look, what's the best part of racing?
I really like working really hard towards something and then accomplishing it. And you know, like when you work really hard on the car and you get on your own little path and you're working, you find, like, you know, you find a couple tenths, it's the reward at the end of all the hard work that
Because some
I like.
people think that winning is the best part, but sometimes it's not, like you said.
Yeah, sometimes it's the little victories that keep you going.
Would you like to meet that you haven't met yet? If you had the opportunity to, I would like to meet the President of the United States, for example.
That's a good one. I'd like to meet Leonardo DiCaprio.
Actually, I have to say my son's name is because of.
And I was like, and you're like, yeah, well, that's what.
Hopefully he'll be as handsome, and
he already is as handsome.
And then he will date as handsome
like
girls. Yeah. All right, last question for you. Talking about handsome people. Who is the most handsome driver for you?
You are.
That's not cool. Just gonna make me red here.
You should see his abs.
I don't have any. It's a big belly, guys.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you. I was really. Look, I stopped shaking, guys. It was it was worse than actually leading the 500 on the last lap, and then 2 laps to go and goes yellow. That's probably was the gap of my stomach. Again, I'm sorry about that.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank you very much.
You know, thanks for coming in and you know, making the interview actually interesting.
That's my job. That's why, you know, they got me in Channel 6, and I think this will be the last days of Dave First at Channel 6. We really like him, but I want to thank you guys. This is Tony Kanaan. It's not Trackside 6, but I have to say that the whole month, so Trackside 6.